Would you be the preacher? Would you be my what's the done? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.
It's a beautiful day. We got suspended.
It's tragic, man.
It's so
Y'all wanna see
stupid.
mine? I ain't do nothing.
I'm mad. We got suspended.
We're boycotting.
We're
this.
boycotting it too. I gotta write.
We're
an
not gonna
appeal.
let this happen.
But
This ain't happening.
y'all want to know what happened? Okay, it's a beautiful day out, right? We're in
Alright.
gym class.
Yeah, it's in gym
They
class.
said everybody go outside.
And it's
So-
a beautiful day, you know. It's like sunny, perfect weather.
Yeah.
And we're throwing the football, having a good time.
Wait, I gotta say what happened before that.
Okay.
Everybody, there's a gas leak. Go to the football field. Our school had a gas leak, so the whole school went onto the football field, but that's actually where our class is, right? And so everybody's on the football field, but we go to the very end of the football field. There's like barely anybody there. It was just us.
Keep this in mind, by the way. This is part of the story.
that's some foreshadowing.
That's foreshadowing.
Okay, so we're throwing the football. It's just like 10, 15 yards. It's not
It's
far at
nothing
all.
even
We're just
big.
playing catch. Just.
Yes.
So, next thing you know, this assistant principal that I've never seen comes up. She
She goes like this. She goes like this. Hey, give me the football.
what?
You can't do that.
Why?
Because I'm authority and I say.
Exactly. She came up and she's like, give me the football.
She
Quit
said-
playing football.
But
She's yelling.
she could have been like this. She could have
This
said,
is what she should have did.
hey, can y'all put the football away?
And we would have said, yeah, sure.
We would have been like, yes.
And then
Like,
so
all
she comes
happy.
up all rude and we're like, what the heck? And she's like, what's your class? Where are you supposed to be? And I was like, we're in PE. Our class is out here. She's like, well, go find your teacher. I was like, well, the coach isn't out
She
here.
was giving us some bad
She
attitude.
was so mean, and I'm just like, and then we're like, well, hey, it's our friend's ball. Can you just give him his ball back? We'll put it up, and then we just won't play. We'll just
Yeah,
sit
we
down
was
and
trying to be
relax.
nice and like compromise.
Yeah, and she's all, what'd she say? She got all mad. She's like, what's your name?
Yeah, she's like, what's your name?
And
Come
I was
with
like,
me.
I was like, whoa, what? And she's all like, what's your name? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then what happened next?
Then she was like, come with me. And then you was like coming with her, and she was like, no. Or Carney was like, no, he didn't do nothing. And then she was like, what's your name?
Yeah, she's
And
like,
I
you
go-
too. And
She
then
was
we're like,
being so
what the?
mad.
She's being so rude. And I was like,
Everyone's so calm at
this is what
point,
I
except
said.
her.
And I was like, hey, can you just not be rude to us? We really haven't done anything. Can you just not be rude? She's like, what's your name? Come with me. You're going to ISR. And she's like, all this. And I was like, dude, I'm like, I'll go home before I go to ISR. I was like, we haven't done anything.
No, like at this point, him and Carney are over there. I'm over here like,
Hold on. No, this is when I went to walk for my bag.
okay.
Yeah, and so like I walk and I get my bag, and like on the way, she's like getting mad. She's like, come on. And I was all like, this is bullshit. I was like, we haven't done anything.
I forgot about that word.
Yeah, and she's like, come on. So me and Carney are walking with her, and she takes us to our head principal.
And this is
Yeah.
where I was back here like observing. I was just watching.
He's
this
watching
movie.
all this happen.
And the principal comes up and he starts like yelling or something. What'd he say?
The principal was calm. We got to there, and then are you talking about Mr. Brown?
Yeah, he started.
Oh yeah,
yelling.
Mr. Brown came up and we told him what happened, and then he's like, well, just stop, just sit down, it's okay. He was like, just let it go. She's like, no, we're not letting it go, they're coming with us. And,
And
we're like,
I'm just
like,
watching like from a distance, like.
and I told her, I was like, this is so unnecessary. I was like, this is uncalled for. And anyway, so we're walking to the principal, because she's the assistant principal, she's taking us to our principal, and we're just like, dude, what the heck? And then Austin runs up, and he's all,
I ran to catch up with them because all they was doing was just walking and go and sit down. And then like I run up, and then we go and sit down. We do our thing.
yeah, they
They
don't
don't get us
there.
in trouble or anything. We just sitting there.
They're like, go sit down. So we're like, okay. Like, that's what we were going to do, like, before this whole
and
thing.
then
So
we
we're
sit
sitting
down, and then the gas thing's all over with, and
They're
we
like,
go back
everybody
to
go
class.
back in the building. So we're like, okay. So we get up, we go to our class, right? I'd say 10 minutes into class, the head principal comes up to us. He's like, hey, y'all need to go to ISR. And we're like, for what? And he's like, for what happened out there. And we're like, what the heck? And so, like, we go, and then, like, we're thinking about it, and I'm like, no. I was like,
Because this is a dumb reason.
at this point, it's all about the principle of it. I don't mind for like 3 hours. There's like 3 hours left of the day, 3-4 hours. I don't mind going and sitting in ISR for the rest
Like,
of the
I
day.
wanted to, actually. Because
I don't
I didn't
mind
even
that.
think I was in trouble, and I was going to go with him to ISR.
But
This is probably why he thought I was, like, with him. 'cause
it's
I was
the
going to-
principle of it. Don't be
Yeah.
rude to us, get us in trouble, and then when we defend ourselves, just not listen. You know, it was so aggravating. So I was like, and I went back to class. We all went back to class.
Because
And
we were
then-
supposed to get our lunch, so I got my lunch, and I went back to class, and I was eating my lunch in class.
Yeah. So he comes back in here, and he's like, hey, why aren't y'all in ISR? And I was like, well, I don't see the point in going to ISR. And he's like, well, I told you to go to ISR. If you don't go to ISR, you're going to get suspended. And we're like, oh, crap. Like, this dude's not playing no games. Right? So we get up.
So him and Carney leave, and I stayed in
Yeah,
class.
'cause he didn't do anything. It was just me and Carney, right?
Because I wasn't in trouble at this point.
So I walk in the cafeteria, and I see the girl that got us in trouble. And I was like, well, I'm about to go talk to her. So I walk up, and I was like, hey. And I was like, I feel like out there was just a misunderstanding. I was all like, we really wasn't trying to be disrespectful. And then she's like, blah, blah, blah. She was like being rude. She was still
she
being rude.
stayed being rude.
And,
for no reason.
She's like, and then you cussed at me. And I was like, I didn't cuss at you. I just said that it was bullshit because it was. And then I'm all like, well, my grandma's on the way. Because I texted my grandma, and I'm telling her everything that's happening while it's happening. And I'm all like, can you come up here? And so she's on the way. And I was like, well, can I go in the office? My grandma will be here. And then she's like, I think you should go to ISR. She's like, go talk to Goosen, which that's our head principal, right? So I walk over to his office, and I'm waiting outside of his office for like 10 minutes. I'm like, boom, boom, and I'm like waiting, and I was just like, he's not answering. And then so I went back over there, and I was like, hey, I can't find him, and he's not answering his office.
And I'm at lunch at this point, by the way.
And she's like, well, you should just go to ISR, and then when your grandma gets here, you'll get called. And me and Carney were like, okay. So we go to ISR, we check in. I'm in there for like 2 minutes, and then like, Colin, come to the office. So I'm like, okay, sweet. I get in there, and as soon as I get in there, I see my grandma walk into like a different office, and I'm like, okay. So I walk in there, and then he's all like, he's suspended for 5 days. Oh, and I was all like, what? And then she was like, how? And he explains what happens from the. Notice he wasn't there. He's taken her word for it over like 7 other people that actually seen what happened. We have witnesses,
And like, this dude texted like this squad chat and was like, I'm suspended. But he's been lying a lot lately, so I didn't believe
I've been
him.
joking with them and like making up stories. That's a different story though, it ain't. And so anyway, and I tell him, I was like, can I actually say what happened? I was like, you're just taking her word for it. Can I say what happened? And I say what happened, and he's like, well, that doesn't change the fact that you're suspended. And then my grandma was all like, how come they can be rude and disrespectful to the students, but as soon as they go to defend themselves, they get in trouble? And I'm like, exactly. And then he's like, hey, he was like, I don't have a say-so in this part. He was like, you can appeal it. He's like, I'm not part of the people you appeal. You can get it reduced or even took away, but he's still suspended. So, right, so like, I'm just like, dude, what the heck? So I go, because like I drive, so I had to walk back through the school, and I tell them, I'm like, dude, I just got suspended. Notice Carney's still in ISR. He's still in ISR right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he even got suspended.
And this is when he told me he was suspended, and this was at lunch. And I'm about to get in line
he's
for
in line
this
for
thing.
this, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you.
You want to reenact it?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I just got suspended.
Oh, no way. No
No,
way.
I gotta go.
Alright, peace out, homie.
All right, I'll see you.
I'm about to go buy this soda. Hey, yo, can I buy this soda? You know? Give me that money. Oh! The principal! Like, and then
let me be the principal.
like, thanks.
You're suspended.
What?
That's what happened.
Hey, man, this is yours.
I know. I just handed.
You goof.
I just handed one to you. That's what happened. He was over here buying a soda, and like he turned around, and I see the principal like right here, like next to him.
This dude just handed me this in my face and was like, "You're suspended."
I was I was pointing, and then he's all like, "You," and he points back at me.
I thought he was like just.
I was like,
doing
"No!"
that.
I was like, "Look," and he looks
I was
like
fisheye.
he looks dead at the principal, and then he goes and
I
looks
looked
back
back
at me,
I was scared.
and so I'm laughing. So then I'm walking right, and Coach Martin asks me what happened. I was like, I got suspended.
I'm all the way across the cafeteria, and I'm like, Colin!
Yeah,
Everybody looks back at
He's
me.
all the way across. I shut the door, and I hear Colin. And I was like, was that Austin?
I yelled at the top of my lungs. It was like, Colin!
So I opened the door and I see him running, and he's like, dude, I got suspended.
Oh, I'm out the shot.
Yeah, so that's what happened, and then we're like, first off, I shouldn't have even got
I
suspended.
shouldn't have been in trouble at
I was
all.
I was like, dude, I shouldn't have even got suspended. Like, I'm writing this appeal. I'm on my way, like, out, and I'm mad, and I'm thinking, and then this dude,
I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was like, wait, like, I need a ride home.
like, why'd you get suspended?
I don't know.
He literally watched us get in trouble, and then he got suspended.
It's dumb.
So anyway, we're about to write an appeal. This is the first time I've ever been suspended.
Same.
So, yeah, we decided to go ahead and, like,
We
vlog
some
it.
bad mama jammas.
I'll maybe some Mama Jammas.
Mama jamma. We bad to the bone. That's what
We are bad to the bone, but if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'm about to go write this appeal.
Thumbs up if y'all are with our boycott.
Yeah,
We're
give it a
boycotting.
thumbs up if you boycotting with us. All right, see ya.
Peace out.